Hi, everyone, and welcome. We've made it through group play here in the in-season tournament. Now it's time to ramp things up for the knockout stage. My favorite. This is the Eastern Conference quarterfinal. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Isaiah Stewart.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Up front, it's Bogdanović at the 4 and Duren at the 5. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for Miami, we've got Kevin Love. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. Rozier's out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Jaquez in at the 2. Well, this is the start of the knockout round, Greg, for the in-season tournament. Both of these teams look fantastic as they won their respective groups. During the group phase.
And Kevin, this is where the real test begins. It's all do or die for these teams in the knockout phase. A win here, and they move that much closer to representing the East in the NBA Cup.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
Butler against Thompson. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. There's the pass to Adebayo. Clock at 6. Detroit with the rebound. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Butler. He picked up 39 points in their last one against Indiana.
Well, what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
And, Brent, the thing you respect about Jimmy Butler, here's a guy with an old-school mentality.
Well, I love that he competes against the other team, Greg, but there's a part of Jimmy Butler, and we saw it a lot in the last 2 seasons, how much of a protector he is of the culture.
The first free throw is good. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the fouling. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his. When we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place, and that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Now here's Butler, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Kicks it out to Love. And a miss there on the triple. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Durant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Terry Rozier.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Detroit shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
That one is no good. Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
Here's Ivy. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Ivy with it. Out defended by Adebayo. Steps back from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Butler. Over Thompson. Butler, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Durant. He's guarded by Love. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, really nothing you could do. Cunningham burying that shot over the difficult defense.
Passes it to Adebayo. Butler feeling it out a bit. Adebayo with a screen on Thompson. And Adebayo throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here's Cunningham. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. Jumps up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And Bam initiating all of that, igniting the fast break with his defensive awareness.
Ivy passes to Durant. To the middle. And slam dunk by Ivy.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Cunningham against Rozier. Outside Butler. Here's the three. Duren pulls it in.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now, here's Ivy. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Cleveland. Shot clock at 5. Cunningham for 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Adebayo with the screen on Cunningham. Butler against Thompson. Now here's Adebayo. Defense right on him. Count that one.
And that's just one of the moves that Bam has in his arsenal.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 2 over Rozier. No good, and he's 3 of 6 from the floor. The Heat have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Launches it. A shot off that time. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against Cleveland. Now, here's Ivy. Tight defense on him. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Connects from three-point range.
Stretching the floor now. Bogdanovich can hurt defenses from there.
Jaquez the pass to Rozier. Butler sets a screen for Rozier. Trains it from beyond the arc. Rozier's got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
He dishes it to Butler. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. While we're in this quick break and onto the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. Second, Jimmy Butler.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
And when they get to those sweet spots, you can just count it. Each one of them is capable of having that kind of night where it looks like the bucket is about 5 feet wide for them.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Robinson's checked in for Butler, and Caleb Martin subbed in for Kevin Love. Here's Ivy. Rebound by the Heat.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Jaquez. No good from outside. The Pistons trailing. Now Hayes. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Miami. And the Frenchman, Killian Hayes, an intriguing prospect, don't you think, Brent? Who still has room to improve.
Well, especially on offense, Kevin. He has versatility. He's had a couple of flashes where he's had stretches of consistency. Now let's make that a night-to-night thing.
And the first one at the line is good. It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they started a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
Bryant is checked in for the Heat. He's perfect from the line this time.
It's exciting to look at a young player like Killian Hayes, who's got a lot of raw potential and is still fighting to find his way and how he's going to make solid contributions to his team.
Here's Jaquez. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Robinson passes to Jaquez. He gets that one.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Richardson, he's checked in for Rozier. Pistons trailed by 3. Burks looking around. Pass to Hayes. Good work defensively by Richardson. He'd have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Bryant finds Richardson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Martin the pass to Jaquez. And here is Robinson. 5 on the clock. Nailed from three-point land. Jaquez has got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Stewart. Still yet to score. Martin from outside. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 6. And there's the pass to Wiseman. And Harris wide open. He shoots, drills the three-pointer.
Killian Hayes is a PG, and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
Outside Robinson. Inside. Pass to Jaquez. There's a good screen. Martin from outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And back with one of his own. Martin feeling
Martin against Burks. Passes to Hayes. Stewart with the screen on Richardson. A nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Hayes letting that play develop and then just called his own number.
The Heat leading by 4. Pass to Bryant. Here's Jaquez. He's got 6. Richardson outside. In the corner, it's Martin. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, this is a guy who likes to seek out those corner shots. He's going to take those every time. Martin drilling it.
Burks with it. Nothing on the board. And here is Robinson. It's Richardson on the wing, covered by Hayes. Bryant with a screen on Stewart. Outside for Martin. Beyond the arc. Here's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
And the long arms of Thomas Bryant getting the job done.
Now here's Hayes. Richardson covering. Stewart passes to Wiseman. Here's Hayes. Here's Burks. Nice form on the 20-footer.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
The Heat leading by 7. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they're fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Wiseman. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Harris. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. To the inside, Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Danilo possesses a deceptive strength that he uses so well on plays like that. Got to the hoop plus the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
shot.
His versatility, at least for Gallinari, is something that's so important for coaches to utilize. He's capable of stretching the floor the way he shoots it.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. And a chance here to check out some stats for Cade Cunningham.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
The Heat leading by 8. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Richardson finds Bryant, and Bryant throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Stewart. Misses the 3. Heat shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Richardson the pass to Jaquez. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Pistons trail by 8. Now Cunningham. He's got 8. Gallinari, a screen on Richardson. Here's Cunningham. Off target on the 15-footer. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Here's Butler. Adebayo is the big man with Butler slotting in at the 4. Terry Rozier is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Richardson gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. Pistons trail by 8. But we're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
Adebayo finds Rozier. Adebayo the screen. Bounce pass from Rozier. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Take a look at Thompson. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our finalist contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And he makes the first. And teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
Now here's Hayes. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Thompson. Butler on the way. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Hayes. Rozier defending. Here's Ivy. And then Ivy with the jam!
Ridiculous stuff there from Ivy. Wow.
The Heat leading by 12. Love with the screen on Thompson. Butler against Bogdanovich. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The pass to Hayes. Back to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Ivy, rise up, young man.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Miami. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And that one drops for him.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now here's Hayes. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Thompson against Butler. Love looking around. Kicks it to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Wiseman's checked in for Bogdanovich.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Pistons trail by 15. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's Thompson. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Now, here's Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
The Heat leading by 13. Now, here's Butler. 12 points for him. To the middle. Good ball movement here by Miami. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Hayes. Over Rozier. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Like to see more of that from Hayes, leaning into his confidence when he's playing in that area on the floor.
Butler up top. He's covered by Thompson. Richardson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Offensive rebound. Wiseman no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
It's stolen by Wiseman. Inside, here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Rozier. He's coming off a 28-point game against Indiana.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Miami leading by 15. Rozier with a screen for Butler. This one for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Butler's got 15 points.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And the hope is that Ivey in the offseason attacked his free throw shooting. This is a weak spot in this game.
Ryan's checked in for the Heat. And a switcher also for Detroit. Burks, he's checked in for Hayes. He hits the second from the line. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. Richardson for 3. The rebound by Ivey. Pistons trail by 17. Wiseman the pass to Ivey. Pass to Duren. Back to Wiseman. Down low. Here's Thompson. Detroit, no good that time either. So Rozier will bring it up for Miami. Passes it to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. Butler finds Bryant. A three-pointer off the mark. For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. He lobs it up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so here is Miami. 15-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
Man, they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime, but they really kept their composure in the extra 5 minutes, and it paid off for the win.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Duren, and it's Cunningham in for Thompson. On defense, Miami. They lead by 17. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Throws it up high.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Pistons trailed by 19. Cunningham on the wing. Rozier defending. Ivy with the bucket.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Miami's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Butler against Stewart. It's tipped.
But Stewart hustling over. He saw that shot coming, and he was there for the taking.
Pass to Ivy. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Another 3 for Detroit.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Outside Bryant. Here's Robinson. Detroit with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
Man, they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime, but they really kept their composure in the extra 5 minutes, and it paid off for the win.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Miami leading by 11. Here's Rozier. The shot from the low post is good. Rozier's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Now here's Wiseman. Rozier defending. And here's the fast break. He kicks it to Robinson. Butler on the wing. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Ivy with it. He's got 10. Cunningham for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pistons trail by 15. Wiseman dishes to Ivy. The pass to Stewart. Here's Wiseman. Knocks down the 3 ball. Wiseman's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And Wiseman has shown that kind of potential. A 7-footer that can catch and shoot. Wow.
Rozier the pass to Bryant. Heat moving the ball around. Bryant a screen on Cunningham. Marquez can't hit. Detroit's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Cunningham sets a screen for Ivy. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Jaquez. Miami no good on that time either. Pistons trail by 12. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Back to Ivy. Stewart, a screen for Ivy. Off target from outside. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA. Here's a hypothetical. If you guys were in your prime today and could hop onto any team, who would you pick?
That's interesting, Ernie. Maybe I'd go back to Houston. I'll give them a boost. The boost, they need a jet.
You wouldn't give the Rockets a boost. You give them a malfunction. Houston, we have a problem. Kenny's back.
No,
Kenny's
they already
back.
have a problem. I'd be the one to help solve that problem. Thank you.
I just enjoy sitting here listening. And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the Miami Heat.
Well, they got high percentage looks that led to a lot of points. Take it from me. That kind of scoring adds a bunch of zeros to the end of your next contract, so keep going inside.
The Shaq-tastic formula to winning games. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Sliding in at the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Up front, it's Bogdanovich at the 4 and Duren at the 5. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And here's Ivy. Outside, Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Bigger than you think. Bogdanovich, 6'7", has those wide shoulders. Man, he can create some mismatches.
And watching Bojan Bogdanovich is just so fun. Must be great to be his teammate.
Yeah, he's got so much skill, and he's one of the more dependable players on the floor. He rebounds, he shoots at a high level, he plays with heart, whether it's banging down low or shooting from 3. This guy makes contributions.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
One of the best shooters in the league, but what impresses me most about Bogdanovich is just how built out the rest of his game is. He's a complete player.
Butler passes to Love. Here's Jaquez. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Ivy.
Maybe doesn't take as many threes as you'd think for a guard, but respectable from him.
Rozier finds Butler. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first. Who's going to quit first? That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. And Miami making a change here. Martin's checked in, and the Heat call time here. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Cunningham against Rozier. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
There's the screen. Out to Thompson for the lead. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight, and he gets it to go. Love's got 5.
And providing the score, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by Detroit.
Now, Ivy, 13 points in the game. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Cans it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got 9 points now in the quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. No problems knocking that one down. And the Heat lead by 4.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Cunningham passes to Duren. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Bogdanovich has got 12 points here in the second half. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Martin. Pass to Jaquez. Over Ivy. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Outside Bogdanovich. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Adebayo, high post. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's on Jalen Duren.
How about Adebayo just going right through contact? No reason his first name's Bam.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls. And he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
It's Richardson on the wing, covered by Hayes. Rozier against Cunningham. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Hayes. On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Bogdanovich. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Tough defense cannot shut Bogdanovich down. Boy, he's getting physical.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for the Heat. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Rozier kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Thompson. And Adebayo throws it down.
When Martin puts the ball in his teammates' hands, good things happen.
Pistons trail by 3. Now here's Hayes. He's got 6. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Hayes. 6 to shoot. From about 16. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Heat leading by 3. And the pass to Rozier. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. And Cunningham with the slam.
And Cade Cunningham has his fingerprints all over sequences like that.
Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Thompson. And they're running. Over Martin. And Thompson gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 1. So Rozier will bring it up for Miami. Passes it to Richardson. No good on the triple. The Pistons have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Hayes, no good. Miami's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Thompson outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Cunningham looking it over Richardson. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 20.
And Cade doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
Richardson outside. Now the pass to Rozier. The 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Now here's Hayes. Richardson covering. Hayes with it. He's got 6 over Richardson. Hayes, no good. Here's Adebayo. And here is Rozier. Thompson with the rebound. Pass to Hayes. There's the dish to Gallinari. Gallinari with a screen for Thompson. 5 to shoot. Gallinari, a screen on Rozier. Thompson for the triple. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
The Pistons trailing. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Heat with some changes. Butler, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Rozier. Then for the Pistons, James Wiseman, he's checked in for Gallinari. Stewart comes in for Thompson. And it's Burks in for Cunningham. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Robinson finds Adebayo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight. Pistons trailed by 4. Now Hayes. He's got 6. Burks for 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Martin from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Wiseman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Richardson.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
James Wiseman just so tantalizing. You see that 7-foot frame, those long arms, a rare combo guy out there. It's going to be great to watch him grow.
And both free throws good for Wiseman. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Richardson kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Outside for Robinson. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Robinson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Hayes the pass to Burks. A 3 from Bogdanovich. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And the defense had to know that was coming. Bogdanovich wanting revenge and getting it just like that.
Adebayo with a screen on Stewart. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Now here's Hayes. Richardson covering. Here's Bogdanovich. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's now 23 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Butler. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Robinson against Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Hayes for 3, and another 3 for Detroit.
Hayes working off the ball, some nifty footwork to get himself set up for the J.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Heat out front, up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with Caleb Martin. Robinson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Jaquez in at the 4 slot.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Love with the screen for Rozier. Detroit with the rebound. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ivy with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Ivy kicks to Hayes. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. The shot goes down, and he gets this game back to even. Bogdanovich has got 27 points. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Miami. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. To the paint, here's Jaquez. The kick out to Rozier. Outside Robinson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Love. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And the Heat lead by 2. Pistons shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Moment here now for an injury report. And now the incomparable David Aldridge has an update for us on Asar Thompson. David, what's the news?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Pistons gave us some information. He told me it's a sprained ankle. Of course, those can be tricky. It's a big injury for them. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Here's Rozier. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Now here's Hayes. Here he goes. Jaquez with the rebound. Rozier for 3. And it's Rozier again missing. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Hayes the pass to Bogdanovich. A putback. It's good on the putback. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. A different look here for Detroit. Alinari, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Cunningham in for Hayes. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Now, they told the team, we're winning this game with our defense. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Outside Robinson. Back to Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one drops for him. Rozier's got 10 points in just the second half.
Love Duncan just taking the opportunity to create for a teammate.
Cunningham against Rozier. Gallinari outside. Launches it from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 5 here tonight. And it's the Heat with the ball. Trailing by 2. Rozier against Cunningham. Love outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Cunningham, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by the Pistons. Gallinari with it. He kicks to Cunningham. Gallinari surveying the D. Passes to Duren. 6 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Thompson with the bucket.
We know how good Thompson is with the ball in his hands, but he can catch fire as well.
The Heat trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. That's tipped. Cunningham outside. Thompson in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 6. Rozier with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Thompson against Martin. Back to Rozier. To stop the run. And good. He nails it. Rozier's got 19 points.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
Detroit leading by 5. Here's Cunningham. Dishes to Gallinari. Pass to Thompson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Butler against Thompson. Love with the screen on Thompson. Love outside. Three-pointer. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
He just has such a nice touch for a big man. Loves three-point shooting, a huge part of why he damages defensive schemes.
Duren the pass to Cunningham. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And here is Rozier. The pass to Love. The kick outside to Butler. There's three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Duren, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Duren's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Miami. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Detroit. Rozier against Cunningham. Got that bucket in no time at all. Rozier's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Richardson outside. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Buries the long-range jumper. And now an 11-point Detroit lead.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Bullseye.
Richardson not easy to contain, and he's used to scoring on aggressive defense.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Pass to Ivy. Clock at 6. They set the screen from downtown. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Rozier with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Floats one. And it's Rozier missing. Pistons leading by 11. Now Ivy doesn't go that time. Here's Love. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
And there's no question that Kevin Love down on the inside becomes a handful to defend.
That free throw, no good. And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Hayes, he's checked in for Detroit. And he sinks the second.
And this is what you get with Kevin Love. He can slide down to play the center position, and obviously he's a great stretch four, so that's some flexibility.
Here's Hayes. From down in the low post, it goes. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 12 assists. Now a timeout called by Miami. Bojan Bogdanovich with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Martin finds Rozier. In the corner, it's Robinson. Lets the three fly. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And it's time for an injury report. Now let's check in with DA to see how Bam Adebayo's doing. David.
Kevin caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Heat. Unfortunately, he's saying it appears to be a broken ankle, which, if it's true, could be devastating. Unfortunately, he's going to be out for a while. This is an injury that takes some time to heal. That's tough news. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Hackett. It's good from long range.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Rozier against Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Cunningham, with his size and ability, he is constantly applying pressure to the defense.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. Robinson's checked in for Miami. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
And it's Rozier missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Pistons.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cade Cunningham.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Cunningham against Robinson. Cunningham outside. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And they advance to the semifinals, Greg, of the NBA Cup. What a nice run they're on right now.
And getting to that last 4 is a huge accomplishment. They gotta be thrilled. And I really think this team comes out of the East. I love their chances to make it to the championship.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K